It Down by Bridge. This is a really, really melancholy song, isn't it? It's brilliant vocals, really, well, melancholy guitar. Let's get into it. It's in standard tuning, which is a little bit unusual for Bridge, but maybe they were just trying to discover their sound, you know, first album and whatever. Standard tuning. The first chord you want to hold down is up here. It's on the 7th fret of the E string. You want to have like a major bar chord sort of shape, but don't bar. So that's 7 on the E, 9 on the A, 9 on the A, 9 on the D, 8 on the G, open B, open high E. And you want to kind of strum, not all the strings, maybe up to the B string at most. And then maybe kind of bring in the high E as you go along. That kind of is how the strumming pattern goes. You're not necessarily strumming on the strings. It's just gently kind of going through the fretted notes and then occasionally getting that high E in there. And the B is more common, but you don't have to be 100% accurate, but accuracy is pretty good. Anyways, so this 7th fret chord. And then we go to here, which is a power chord on the 5th of the A, so it's 5, 7, 7, and again these two open. So then you want to individually pick the open E string, open B string, and then the 6th on the D string. So you go from holding down the 7 to picking the 6th, okay? Now that's because the next chord we hold down is like an A major bar chord. So similar shape to up here, we're just down 2 frets. Okay? But there's kind of that transition. Okay? So. And then we go to the 3rd fret, and we've got to individually pick them. Okay, so that's 3, 5, 5 on A, D, G. Pick those individually, and then strum up for the high strings. And you don't want to get the whole of it, it's just, right, kind of up to the G string. And then to this big sort of F major, bar chord shape, but again, open high E, open high B. Strum it upside down. There's an upstroke. Okay. So, if we go through that from the beginning again, hold on. So that's strumming through. So then you want to individually pick the high E, the B, and the G strings. And then you immediately go to the low string and do open E, 2nd on the E, 3rd on the E. You don't move these other fingers, you still keep those held down. The rest of the chord's still holding out, but so when you've hit that 3rd, you then hit the E, B, and G strings up here. Again, still holding them down. And then go back to the 2nd fret, okay? So that's. And then do it again, up to that 0, 2, 3, and then back up to the chord up here. Back up to the 7, it repeats. Okay, nice and simple. There's a lot of individual little notes that are picked in there that make that a little bit more complicated than it appears, but keep at it, you'll get it. So, the chorus starts at the 7, down to the 3, holding down that major shape. This time I kind of mute the high strings. You can play them if you like, but I find it makes it a little bit muddy. So just the major shape. So that's 7, 9, 9, 8, 3, 5, 5, 4. Then you go to a power chord at the 5th of the A string. So that's 5, 7, 7, A, D, G. And then down to that A major. So 5, 7, 7, 8. Okay? Now all that is you take your little finger off, strum it once, and then hammer that little finger onto the 7th fret of the G string, strum it a few times, strum it again and pull it off, okay? And then back up. At the end of the chorus there's a little bit of a fill, right, which is just A minor pentatonic, so 5 to 7 on the G string, on the D string, sorry, 5 on the G string, 7 on the D string, 5 on the G string, 7 bent up a little bit, down to 5, 7 on the D string, okay? And back into that bit, right? Okay. Now that plays through a couple of times, and then you get to something that's kind of like this. Okay, so that's just that major shape, again with the open B and E strings. Getting confusing all these names. So it's the 1st fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then you can do the little, okay, if you want. That's kind of when the key changes. So we have been working from 7, 5 and 3. We're now working from 5, 3 and 1. So we move down a couple of keys, okay? So, okay, and then it goes into the sort of bridge, which is 1st fret, and that's a power chord on the 3rd of the A string, down to that major shape again, on the 3rd fret of the E string, power chord on the 5th, and then slide it back to the 4th. Goes a bit like this. And it comes back out of it to there, okay? So you slide up to this, which is that major shape again with the open B and E strings, down to the 3rd, down to the 1st, back up to the 3rd, and then you play the chorus again, but this time, like I said, the keys changed, so you've moved back 2 frets. So right, same sort of thing. So that's 5, down to the 1, up to 3rd power chord on the A string, and then back down to a 3. All those where I've just said one number, that's that major chord shape on the E string, okay? That's pretty much the majority of this song. Okay. When I first played that, again, I got the B and E strings in there. at this point it's quite distorted. It builds up some distortion as it goes along, and honestly I don't think those strings are in there. I think it is just the major chord, if not just a power chord. Whatever sounds good to you, whatever you want to play. And that's the whole song. That's all of it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment letting me know. Press that like button. If you're feeling really generous, hit that subscribe button. If you want to hear anything else, again, whack it in the comments, leave a request. I'm open. Yeah, go on, enjoy your day. Thank you very much.